Hi everyone, hope you all are good. We are here for grade 7 maths. So you can find all the lessons on aplusstudents.com. You have to log in there using your email address and password is provided by the administrator. Then you have to select math from the subject tab. Scroll down to grade 7 and then click on view all lessons. There you can find the chapter probability. The lessons we're going to cover today are counting principles, combination and permutation notation. Then you'll start the new chapter coordinate plane, and the lessons are coordinate plane view, review, and quadrants and axes. So let's just start with the chapter probability. Okay, here I am on the chapter probability. And let's just start with the lesson that is counting principle. Let's just start with the lesson. Okay. Lena is making a care package for a friend living abroad. There are 3 snacks and 2 blankets to choose from. How many different care packets can Lena make using exactly one of each item? So she have 3 snacks and 2 blankets. So how many different orders she can make? You have to do 3 times 2. That means the total combinations she can make is 6 combinations. Got it? Okay, the next one is Pecco is customizing a new sailboat. There are 2 sizes of the boats and 3 exterior colors to choose from. How many different sailboats can Pecco buy? 2 times 3. Got it? That means 2 times 3 is 6. He have 6 options to buy from the sailboats. Got it? Let's just start with the practice questions. Okay, that's the one we just did. Paco is customizing a new sailboat. There are 2 sizes of boats and 3 exterior colors to choose from. How many different sailboats can Paco buy? So, which is the correct option? You just have to multiply the options. You have 2 times 3, that means the total options he have is 6. Got it? He can buy from 6 different sailboats. Got it? So, the correct option is 6. Okay, the next one is Edgar is working at a hair salon and building a toolbox kit. There are 6 hair dryers and 3 straighteners to choose from. How many different kits can Edgar make that use one of each item? So which is the correct option? It would be 6 times 3. So 6 times 3 is 18. That means he have 18 different options to choose from. Got it? So the correct option is 18. Okay, the next one is Caroline is ordering a birthday cake for a friend. There are 4 cake flavors and 5 frosting flavors to choose from. How many different cakes can Caroline order? So which is the correct option? She can order 4 times 5 makes 20. That means she can order from 20 different cakes. Got it? The correct option is 20. She have total 20 cakes. Okay, dog is making a gift during a poetry class at school. He knows how to make two different items and there are 10 different kinds of clay which to make it. How many different gifts can dog make? It would be 2 times 10. That means he can make 2 times 10. That would be 20. He can make 20 different types of the items, gift items. Got it? It would be 20. Okay, Monica is playing a computer game that lets her customize a story. There are 4 different eras and 2 locations to choose from. How many different stories can Monica construct? So, which is the correct option? It would be 4 times 2. Got it? So, it would be 4 times 2 is 8. That means he have total 8 options to choose from. Got it? The correct option is 8. Okay, the next one is Kim is making a quilt for a friend's new baby. She knows how to sew 4 quilt patterns and can choose from 4 color schemes. How many different quilts is it possible for Kim to sew? So which is the correct option? It would be 4 times 4. That means he have total 16 options. Got it? The correct option is 16. Okay, Sharon is building a first aid kit. There are two kinds of handbag, two kinds of bandages, and 8 disinfectants to choose from. How many different first aid kits can Sharon make using exactly one of each item? So, which is the correct option? It would be 8 times 2. That means you have total 16 options. Got it? Okay, the next one is Vicky is buying a new set of DJ equipment. Vicky can afford one mixer and one turntable and is trying to decide among 5 different mixers and 3 different turntables. So, how many different sets of DJ equipment can Vicky buy? So, which is the correct option? It would be 5 times 3. Got it? That means he have total 15 options. Got it? So, the correct option is 15. Okay, you can complete the test by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. Okay, the next one is the last lesson of the chapter, probably that would be combinations and permutation notation. So let's just start with the first example. It would be evaluate 7C. Whenever you can see like C is for the combinations. You have to evaluate combination. Got it? In combinations, basically the difference between the combination and permutation is in combination, order does not matter, but in permutation, order do matter. Got it? So you have to calculate NC 7C2. It would be, you have to evaluate 7C2. That means you have to do n factorial divided by r factorial and n minus r factorial. You can see it would be NCR. Just evaluate n is 7. 7 factorial divided by 2 factorial and 7 minus 2 factorial. Got it? It would be 7 factorial divided by 2 factorial and 5 factorial. Let's just evaluate. It would be 7, 6 and 5 factorial, 2 factorial and 5 factorial. 5 factorial cancel out. You can 2 factorial is 2 times, 3 is 6. It would be 7 times 3 and 7 times 3 is 21. That means 7C2 equals 21. Got it? 7C2 equals 21. Okay. Okay, let's just read the difference between the combinations and permutations. In combinations, order does not matter. If you have n objects and take r at a time, it would be NCR is the combination number of combinations. In permutations, order does matter. If you have 7 objects and take r of them in a particular order, it would be NPR is the number of the permutations. Got it? The number of combinations is the number of permutations. Got it? Basically, the number of combination is the number of permutation. NPR divided by the number of permutations of R objects R factorial. Got it? By the R factorial. You want to evaluate 7C2. First, find the total number of permutations n factorial divided by n minus R factorial. Next, the number of permutations in the smaller group. Finally, divide. Basically, NPR is the here is NPR is n factorial. Sorry, NPR is n factorial n minus r factorial. That is permutation. So for the combination, you need to do the same thing and then you divide it by the another small group r factorial. Got it? So that's how they are the same. Let's just start with the practice questions. Okay, you have to calculate 4p2. You have to evaluate the permutations. So let's just evaluate the 4p2. 4p2 you have to evaluate n factorial divided by n minus r factorial. That's you have to evaluate when npr. Got it? And n is 4, it would be 4 minus 2 factorial. So it would be 4 times 3 times 2 factorial and then it would be 4 minus 2 is 2 factorial. So 2 factorial and 2 factorial will cancel out and 4 times 3 is 12. So the correct option is 12. Got it? It would be 12. Okay, the next one is 5C2. You have to evaluate combinations. it would be 5c2. You have to do NCR. It would be n factorial divided by r factorial and minus r factorial. Let's just evaluate 5 factorial. It would be 5 factorial divided by 2 factorial and 5 minus 2 factorial. It would be 5 factorial divided by 2 factorial and 5 minus 2 is 3 factorial. Got it? It would be 5 times 4 times 3 factorial, and 2 factorial is 2 times 3 factorial. 3 factorial cancel out. You can do 2 times 1 is 2 and 2 times 2 is 4. So basically 5 times 2 is 10. That means 5c2 equals 10. Got it? So the correct option is 10. Okay, the next one is 3p2. You have to evaluate the permutations. They are 3p2. It would be 3 factorial divided by 3 minus 2 factorial. 3 minus 2 is 1. So it would be 3 times 2 times 1 divided by 1 factorial. 1 factorial and 1 cancel out. So 3 times 2 is. So the correct option is 6. Got it? Okay, the next one is 7c2. So which is the correct option? 21 or 42, which is the correct option? It would be 21 because I did only tutorial, so I remember it would be 21. Okay, 6c2. So which is the correct option? It would be 30. The correct option is 30. Oh, you have to evaluate combinations. It would be 15. Sorry. Okay, 4p3. So which is the correct option? It would be 24. 4p3 is 24. The correct option is 24. Okay, the next one is 4p2. So which is the correct option? It would be 12. The correct option is 12. Okay, 3c2. So which is the correct option? The correct option is 3. Okay, you can complete the test by yourself later today. We are done with the chapter probability. We're going to start the new chapter that would be coordinate, I think. Yes, that would be coordinate plane. Let's just start with the new chapter. Let's just start with the next first lesson, that is coordinate plane. Review. So what is the coordinates of the point E? You have to find the point E on the uh, coordinate, and you have to find the vertices coordinates of you have to find the point E, and then you have to find the here is the point E. Got it? You can see E is on the x-axis. So whenever you have a point on the either x-axis, or if it the point is on the x-axis, the y value is 0, And if it the point is on the y-axis, y coordinate is 0. So the value of the, whenever you have to write always x-axis first, so you can see E point is on 4, it would be 4 and 0. X is 4 and y is 0. If you have to write down the value in the in the coordinate form, it would be, here is the explanation. Let me read. The coordinate plane is formed by the horizontal number line called the x-axis and a vertical, that is the definition for the coordinate plane. The coordinate plane is formed by a horizontal number line called x-axis and a vertical number line called y-axis. Each axis crosses at each other at 0. Got it? The point of intersection for both the axes. You can see this one. There is the point of intersection of both x and y axis. They cross at 0. The point where the axes meet is called the origin. This point is called the origin. An ordered pair xy describes the location of a point on the coordinate plane. So that is the coordinate ordered pair define the position of the point on the coordinate plane. The first number is called the x coordinate and the second one is called the y coordinate. So for E, x1 is 4 and y x is 4 and 0. So you can see here it is. It would be 4 and 0. X is 4, y is 0. Got it? Let's just start with the test questions. Okay. What is the coordinate? Which point has coordinate negative 5 and 2? You are given 4 points on the coordinate. You need to see which one has the vertices negative 5 and 2. Got it? X is negative and y is 2. That means you must look at in the second quadrant. Like you can see here, x is negative and y is positive. So you can see in this portion you have 2 points here, u and b. Let's just see the vertices of u. You can match the u to the x-axis. It would be negative 2 and the y is 5. No, this is not the correct. Now look at the vertices of the v. When you match it to the x-axis, it would be negative 5, and when you match it to the y-axis, it would be 2. So that means the v point has the vertices negative 5 and 2. Got it? So the correct option is v. V has the coordinates negative 5 and, okay, what are the coordinates of the point n? You have to write down the coordinates of the n. This is point n. Got it? Just look at the value on the x-axis. You can match this point to x-axis. You can see on x-axis it would be 5. Then you can match it to the y-axis. It would be, that is not a straight line, it would be negative 5. So that means it has the vertices but coordinates 5 and negative 5. Got it? They are 5 and negative 5. The second option is the correct one. Got it? Okay, what are the coordinates of point S? Okay, here is S. Match it to x-axis first. On x-axis it would be negative 4. Then match it to the y-axis. Here it is negative 1. So it would be negative 4 and negative 1. The second option is the correct one. Got it? What are the coordinates of the point S? Here is point S. Match it to the x-axis, it would be negative 4. And then y-axis, it would be negative. Oh, I'm on the same question. I forgot to click on the OK button actually. Okay, which point has the coordinates negative 1 and negative 2? Negative 1 and negative 2. Both x and y values are negative. Got it? You can see in the third quadrant, that would be the third quadrant. Here you have x's negative values and y x's have negative values. You need to see negative 1 and 2. Match C, F. Here you have x is negative 1 and y is negative 2. That means F point has the coordinates negative 1 and negative 2. So the correct option is F. It would be F. Okay, which point has coordinates negative 2 and negative 1? So which is the correct option? Very good. Q has the coordinates negative 2 and negative 1. So the correct option is Q. Okay, what are the coordinates of point L? You can see L. Here is L. What are the coordinates of the L? It would be 5 and negative 4. The correct option is second one. 5 and negative 4 is the correct option. Very good. Okay, what are the coordinates of point C? So which is the correct option? The coordinates of C are negative 4 and negative 3. Very good. What which point has the coordinates 2 and negative 1? Which is the correct option? It would be, yes, that would be C. Very good. Okay, you can complete the test by yourself later today. Let's just move on to next lesson. The next lesson is quadrant and axis. So let's just start with the quadrants and axis. Which quadrant is the point L in? You are given 4 points. You need to see which one is in the, okay, you can see here. The x and y axis divide the coordinate plane into 4 quadrants. Got it? When you x and y divide it into 4 quadrants, you have quadrant 1. You can move clock anti-clockwise, opposite to clock direction. It would be quadrant 1, then quadrant 2, then quadrant 3, and then quadrant 4. You can see quadrant 1, both x and y values are positive. So if both the values are positive, x and y, that means they are in the first quadrant. Okay, just look at the second quadrant. Y values are positive, values are negative. So x values are negative and y values are positive in the second quadrant. Then in third quadrant, both x and y values are negative. In the fourth quadrant, you have y values are negative and x values are positive. Got it? So you have to identify in which quadrant L is. Here is L. That would be the fourth quadrant. So L is in the fourth quadrant. Got it? Okay, which quadrant is in point L? Just locate the L and see which quadrant it is. Here is L. Which quadrant it is? That would be quadrant number 1. Yes, very good. L is in quadrant 1. The correct option is quadrant 1. Okay, which point is in quadrant 2? So which is the correct option? Point U is in the quadrant 2. You can see here this is the second quadrant and here you have the point U. So the correct option is U. Very good. Okay, which quadrant is the point H in? Which is the correct option? Here is H. Which quadrant is it in? Fourth quadrant it is. H is in the fourth quadrant. Okay, which point is in quadrant 3? Which is the correct option? Very good. F is in the third quadrant. So the correct option is F. Okay, the next one is which quadrant is the point A in? So A is in which quadrant? Yes, point A is in quadrant 1. So the correct option is quadrant 1. Which point is in quadrant 1? Which is the correct option? A is in quadrant 1. The correct option is A. Okay, which quadrant is the point U in? So which is the correct option? Point U is in fourth quadrant. Got it? The correct option is fourth quadrant. Okay, which point is in quadrant 1? In quadrant 1 you have K point. Got it? Okay, you can complete the test by yourself later today. So we were working on grade 7 maths. Chapter we're working on is we've started with the chapter probability, and the lessons we have covered today are counting principle, combination and permutation notation. Then we have started the chapter coordinate plane. The lessons we have covered are coordinate plane review and quadrant axis. Please make sure before the next session you have to complete all the test questions for the lessons we did today. So if you need more help with any of the lesson, you can contact any tutor on the Skype. They are available from Monday to Friday, 5 to 9. Please ask if you have any question. No questions? Okay, that's all for today. See you in the next session. Bye everyone.